So cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, good people, beautiful people of the world, we have someone special in the studio today.
Oh, yes, we do.
And I can't be more ecstatic to introduce you. Ladies and gentlemen, Adelle Onyango.
Thanks, guys. Oh my God, even a clap.
Hey,
wow.
We rehearsed this before you came in, so it's perfect now. I'm a bit off.
Harder.
I told you, Frank.
That's what she said too.
Come on.
Harder.
Oh my God.
Harder.
Well, we know how this interview is going to go.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
So, happy International Women's Day.
Thank you. Right back at you. I hope you
Thank
guys
you.
did something major for the women in your lives.
Every time.
No,
Every
we
time.
What did you do?
I can't tell you that.
Because you didn't do nothing.
I cannot tell you that.
I'm glad you asked him first.
What
I'm
did you
feeling
do?
safe right now.
What did you do? No,
She knows.
She knows.
She knows.
Please. This is like nothing.
Again,
That's
nothing.
what.
I'm not saying. Deal with it.
Okay.
Whatever, Jack.
He left.
Whatever.
So,
I knew you were going to say something so smart.
I am curious to find out one thing, especially connect to the video we've just seen.
Yeah.
Adelle, please complete this sentence.
oh, wow.
I am
Evolving.
evolving.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. You are evolving.
I
In
am.
fact, you are the brand ambassador for the Intel She Will Connect campaign.
Yes, I am.
What is that about?
Okay, so what it is there's a gender gap. I don't know if you guys know because I didn't know before I heard of
A
She
gender
Will
gap.
Connect. There's a digital gender gap. There are more men online than women. And
Even on Instagram?
Because we out there making money, honey.
I'm just curious. Okay.
Yes. Okay, away from Instagram.
Okay, so this is
No, like seriously though, like when you think about opportunities to make money online, to have online jobs, to gain knowledge, to gain research, aside from just checking what's trending and
Yeah.
things like that, like women are missing out on this, and in Kenya mainly because of like cultural aspects. Like if you want to buy a comp today, you will call your dude pal or your brother, you know what I mean? And at home, like your mom doesn't really check her phone, it's you who sets it up for her, like the son.
Yeah.
So we want to really change that, and just because we expect these women and these ladies to compete on the same stage as women from other countries who are digitally on point.
Yeah.
So I just think that Kenyan women and girls shouldn't be left behind.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Yeah.
What do you think about like pages like Kilimani Moms?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
I
why are you laughing? you
This
are
went
on the
another
group.
way. This went another
in the
way.
Are you on the group?
This went another way. Yes.
Is it
Yeah, he's in the group.
I'm not.
Dudes
in the
are allowed
group.
in there?
No, you should be. It's
Frank,
a
you have
great
to come
place
up with
to
a
buy
pseudo
stuff.
account.
Buyer
Oh,
beware.
God. Okay.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
hilarious. Buyer beware is like Comedy Central. But
Is it?
I mean, like, I don't know what happens. The only thing that gets out of Kilimani Moms is the comedy, the post that you're just like,
Yeah,
you
like,
have
whoa.
too many bundles. Like, too many.
Like, we all know you're sitting outside of your son's school right now, bored off of your face, just on your phone, like, what can I do to piss off this group?
Exactly. But I don't know what else happens. You're in there. What else
Hey,
happens
we
there?
have a code of silence, please. Let's
Oh,
not.
thanks.
He has no idea.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Service, the Kilimani Mom.
He's respecting the agreement. He actually read the terms and conditions in the agreement.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my
No,
God.
I guess like any forum that really like lets women express themselves without any restrictions, because we live in a society where women shouldn't talk about certain things because people will look at them in a certain way. So if you have a digital forum where women can talk about these things openly, I mean, why not?
That's true.
Yeah.
I think
Even-
it's good. It's therapeutic.
Following on that one.
Wait. Hold on, Frank.
I was curious.
You said it's therapeutic?
I think it's therapeutic.
Please, Miss Ray, break that down.
Women are out here, they have a lot of problems. We cannot afford therapists.
Yeah.
This is
Oh.
a place, you have
That's a
an
place to
issue
let
and you
it-
go
yeah.
there and you have like a whatever name, but maybe it's not yours, but it's yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Are
you
you a
express
member?
yourself.
Yeah, you seem like
Yeah,
you know
stand
a
up and
lot.
be counted. Yeah,
Like,
stand up there.
Anyway, Frank.
I was gonna go with giving women more opportunities to participate in online conversations and stuff.
Yeah.
Some things which are barred by cultural practices.
Yeah.
So is cultural practice like a big issue? Is it
good
how do you?
question.
Is it
Oh
a
my
really big
word.
issue? And then how do you fight against? How do you present against
It really is. Because, like when She Will Connect, it's not just in Nairobi, it's like
Yeah.
across Kenya.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we have different centers across Kenya, and women can come and basically get free classes on how to use the internet, how to use computers, from coding to the basics, right? But you go to some places in Kenya, and I'm not going to name because some people will be like, my people are being targeted. No, but like, you go to some places and women, first, the older women don't want to come for it because they're scared. And the men are also, like, why would you want to do that?
Yeah.
And then they don't allow their daughters to participate in it either because they're basically saying, we're taking you to school because it's here, but at a certain age, you're just going to go and get married, right? So why instill more skills in you other than like, kitchen?
Damn.
Exactly. So it is a problem. It's like a huge, you'd think in 2016 it's not a problem, but it is. Yeah.
Okay. I've got a question for you. So being a woman in media, being a woman and being a Kenyan woman, how have you been able to know yourself so much so that you want to be a radio host and that you want to now evolve to being a mentor and a brand ambassador? How did that process begin? Because a lot of girls, a lot of ladies, young women, we go through an evolutionary process of getting to know ourselves, but we don't really understand what the process is and how to tackle it. So how do you do it so flawlessly?
I think thanks. I think the process is like making a lot of mistakes. Like you have to allow yourself to make as many mistakes and be gentle on yourself. Like you're not going to wake up and be Beyonce. Like you will...
Damn it!
I mean, you
definitely not in Kilimani Moms. Like that, if that's what you were going for.
At least you know it's supposed tomorrow morning. I'm not going to be Beyonce.
Softer, man. Oh,
like there's a lot of you have to allow yourself the space, and it's not just women, like men as well. Like allow yourself the space to make mistakes, to F up and to learn from that, right?
Nice.
And for me, it's being conscious that, okay, if something goes, I don't do something right, I'm like, oh man, but okay, we'll learn something from this, and next time, it will work. And also just the universe is the best. Like the universe's timing is the best timing. Like there's half the stuff that I'm doing now that I wanted to do 2 years ago, and I was pushing and fighting for it, but it just was not working. But you have to get to a point when you're ready for it, and that includes a lot of hard work, a lot of messing up, and a lot of just being very conscious. I think,
And I want to jump on that because I like specifics.
Yeah.
Because you said you've learned from it. What are now the key indicators of when you're like, okay, this needs to wait because I've been here before, and these 3 or 4 things tell me it's not time yet?
It's gonna sound so weird, but like I think. Okay, so I read somewhere like you have to silence the noise, and you really have to learn how to listen to your. Sorry, this has become like, preach. But
honey, preach.
You really have to listen to yourself. Like you really have to silence the noise, and the noise can be your best friend, the noise can be your family, the noise can be your boss.
Yeah,
and you really have to like listen to yourself and really. Listen to everything, not just the inner voice, but even your body. Like if you're not feeling something, you'll feel like, nice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so you have to listen to yourself. And for me, when I'm not feeling something, I don't do it.
Yeah.
I literally will be like, I don't know why I don't want to do this, but I'm not going to pursue this. This is, even though it's something that either is bringing in a lot of money or it's going to be, good for your career to everybody else. They're like, do it, but your heart is not in it. Your body's not in it. So that's an indicator. Like just get away. And then I guess you just you when you keep a close circle around you. I have like 3 friends, 2 of whom are my sisters, so they don't have a choice.
Shout out.
I know. And so those people really help you because they know you best. It's right now, many young people have all of the, that's my BFF, that's my boy, that's my boy. That's honestly, no. You are like the average of the 5 people you hang out with. And if you're hanging out with 5 people who are just losers, then what does that make you?
It makes you a loser.
Sure. Can be a winner.
Kevin,
there.
you can get out the room. Frank, you can get out the room.
What the hell?
Ray, Adelle, we got this, guys. We can close the show together.
Let's do it.
There are prepaid phones and there's prepaid forgiveness. I forgave you for what you just said a long time ago. I was ready.
I feel like you slightly just compared me to a prepaid phone, but I'm just going to let that slide. So I have two more questions for you.
Okay.
One, how can guys get in touch with you for the She Will Connect campaign? Because you're looking for mentors, you're looking for people who can lead a conversation.
Yeah.
And 2, the second part of this International Independence Women's Day video ask the question, what advice would you give your younger self?
Okay, so the first one, obviously we're looking for 3 or 2 things? We're looking for, people who are already doing digital literacy training, to reach out to us, because if we work together we make a bigger impact rather than everybody doing their small thing scattered around. And if you're online and the hashtag is #SheWillConnect, you will definitely find my handle there, which is Adelle O, and you can just send me an email, because I'm very hands-on with this particular project.
Love it.
And I'll be able to tell you, okay, where are you based? You're based in, we want to now venture into Homer Bay. And we just made a connection the other day to go to Homer Bay and start training girls there.
Nice.
So you can tell us where you are. We'll tell you whether we have a training center there already, and where we can place you in the syllabus, right? If you want to mentor the girls who are going through, the girls and women who are going through the She Will Connect program, that's also open, because it's also part of self-development, even for men, by the way. Y'all need to look out for each other.
You guys need self-development.
So if you want to, and I would encourage everybody to get into mentorship, give what you've learned, give it back. It's very fulfilling.
Nice.
My younger self,
what would you advise her? What would you tell her?
Oh wow,
you're gonna be good. I mean,
honey, we made it. You just keep doing you, boo.
I think I just tell myself to trust my weirdness. I really doubted it earlier on, and maybe I lost a couple of years, wondering, nah, I don't fit in, man. But it's okay to be weird, and it's trust it, be it unapologetically.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I like the tone of fitting in. It just really leads to my next question.
Yeah.
She Will Connect invites more young women and women in general, particularly, to just venture online and learn and engage and interact. There's this issue of influences.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take a very conservative side of this.
Okay.
In as much as there's positivity online, there's also a lot of negative trash and
definitely
stuff that can be seen, or stuff that is absolute pornography, even just on social media.
Yeah.
So some of this stuff also happen to be influences.
Yeah.
So my question would be, how then do you, as a person who's just venturing online, create the balance where I am just here for this specific purpose and not see these things that are all over in our faces, like Kim Kardashian's putting their nudes all over the place.
Exactly, and people
how do you not take these as influences and maybe this is something I could do to maybe get ahead, maybe get more followers, maybe get more of a traction. You get what I mean? You get what I'm trying to say?
I get
these are actually very huge influences.
And they are. And when you think about when you think about when you were a teenager, your influences were limited to the TV, and depending on how old you are, TV came on at a certain time in the day. Right? And right now, the younger guys have, Kim Kardashian, they have everything. So as in She Will Connect, what we have is a platform called My Digital Journey. And it's basically an interactive online teaching program. And it's very it's fun. You go through quests and things like that. But we made sure there was a part of online security, A, and B, to know what before you get online, know what you're going online for. Right. Because that will help you, not waste time on certain things that could end up being addictive. If you talk about pornography. If you go online and you really have nothing that you're doing online, you could find yourself there and then never make it out. So I think the main thing is to be very goal oriented. I tell young girls to always write down your goals for the next 2 years, and don't let anybody be it your boyfriends or your family exactly write it down.
I'm literally writing it down
for the next 2 years, because then that means wherever whichever space you're in, be it even digital, then you will know, okay, I'm online to research on, let's say I want to go into farming. I'm researching on that. I want to go into fashion. I'm online and I've subscribed to fashion sites that are going to help me with my goal. But if you go online and you don't know where you're going,
yeah, definitely.
There's a problem.
That's a very good point.
Yeah.
Very good point.
Last thing, I know I saw you somehow associated with, I think it's Ficha Uchi.
Feature Uchi,
like
yes,
that?
definitely. Okay, so I sit on the board of advisors for Feature Uchi. So Feature Uchi is hide your nakedness. Yeah. But it's deeper than that, and it's a problem that I didn't even know existed. But it's powerful. It's giving giving kids who come from families that cannot afford free uniform, right? And literally, it sounds like something so, like give them books or give them, better classrooms or whatever. But when you hear, when you go into a room and you see a kid refusing to stand up in class to answer a question because, what do they call them? They actually have like a
have a term for that?
That term for it, it's spotlight or something, like when your backside is out because your shorts are so worn out.
Yeah.
They're literally torn. And this kid, that too can work.
Okay. So to put that in there.
And the kids will not stand up in class to answer any questions, not because they don't know, but because they're so scared and so shy. And children, other kids will laugh at you and stuff. Kids can be vicious. So Feature Uchi, we go to a school, we set camp at the school. We have our tailors, we come with tailors, and we literally will measure the kids in the school and will shona the uniforms there.
Okay.
Amazing.
And so now we have a payback kind of system where you as a kid who's gotten this free uniform, you have an incentive to keep it well, because we'll come back a couple of years later when you're outgrowing it and we'll pay you, we'll buy it back from you so that we can feed it to the younger ones. And so, but we'll only buy it back from you if it's in good condition.
Yeah.
Obviously.
So if you want to make some money, you have to keep your uniform intact. And the founder of it is a guy called Billion, and he is doing amazing stuff. And we actually met on last year's International Women's Day. And then we found out that we were doing similar things and we collaborated on this.
Well,
Billion Music.
Billion Music, exactly. He works with musicians, young musicians in Madare.
Amazing. I just have to give you props. He was here on Shank Talk, but I also have to check it out on YouTube. I also have to
that was so smooth. I didn't even notice.
But I have to give you major props for having a hectic schedule, maintaining consistency on your hectic schedule, and still doing this on top of that, and doing it out of your own volition. That takes, number one, so much. You have to be so humble to do that. You have to be so positive to do that, and you have to be a leader to do that. So I can't wait to see what you have in store in the future.
I can't wait either.
Where do you
I will watch it as well.
I swear, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Honestly, I don't know, because I feel like I got into media at a point where it was a pivotal point, obviously the digital era, but also an era where you had so much responsibility from day one, not waiting until you have a huge fan base. So I'm literally learning as I go along. I'm doing things differently because I'm very in touch with my listeners. I'm very out there on the ground. So I hope it works. It's working,
honey. So keep doing it. Keep doing it.
Where I'll be later on, I have no idea, but I shall be happy.
Amazing. And finally, for our international viewers watching from Qatar, South Korea, Japan, States, who don't know where to find you online,
Kuwait.
Ni hao ma.
Ni hao ma.
Ni hao ma.
Daja hao.
Watashi wa shiro. Hey, don't hate because I'm bilingual up in here. Okay.
Tashiwa. Like Tashiwa.
But just for our international viewers, just shut yourself.
Sounds so
Are we dissing an entire nation's language?
I think you did.
Let's go back. Let's go back. Okay, so just in case for our international viewers, who don't know, who don't know who you are or where to find you online, but want to shout yourself out on all social media platforms.
Feature Uchi, how they can get it.
Oh man. Okay, so let me start with Feature Uchi. You can go to www.featureuchi.org. And you can volunteer if you're in Kenya, of course. For me, Facebook, Adelle Onyango. Instagram, Adelle Onyango. Twitter, Adelle O. Very simple.
2 L's.
Yeah, 2 L's.
Not
2
one.
L's. Yes, please.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming to our season 2 episode. What? Some people don't know.
No, 2 L's. I just thought of Meek Mill. Moving along swiftly.
Oh, my
I'm
God.
sorry. I couldn't help. I couldn't help.
Icebreaker. Tashiwa.
Shots fired. Shout out to Tashiwa, who's watching all the way from Japan. Konnichiwa. Coming up next, we have a party calendar. I don't know. I went from Japan to French to Spanish in 1 second. 0 to 100. Meek Mill. No diss.
Oh.
But coming up next is party calendar with the Party Camp crew. Keep it locked. This is Midnight Hub Show Season 2, Episode Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo.
What's Good Live.